don't know about you guys, but finally we do have it. Arrow cam is in the game. Big, busty, amazing, and sometimes a little glitchy, but it works. It just works, okay? It just does work. You see that mountain over there? You can fire an arrow there. Yes. However, we are back with Chivalry 2 because there has been a new update to the game. And there's a lot to talk about, and especially the new map. I will say, if you haven't played the new map yet, Galencourt, wow, what an experience. Now, there's some evolution in here, like big masts falling over. And I've never played a match where actually it felt like the entire team was on the same page. We were all carrying a powder keg barrel to destroy things later on in the game. But some of the things here are actually pretty cool, and we can see kind of what Torn Banner is thinking of doing with Chivalry 2 in the near future and the coming future and the current time period that we're in. It's a lot to take in, and yes, I'm a little bit excited because I actually had a lot of fun playing Chivalry 2 today, and the new update. Oh, it felt amazing. I will say, Arrow Cam, my goodness, the rating we gave it out of 10. And the review, if you haven't seen the review, click the top right corner. I give it an 8 out of 10. I said with an arrow cam, without the arrow cam it was a minus point, so now it gets a 9 out of 10. The only way we can get it to be a 10 out of 10 is if it has mod support and everything else. Yeah, I mean, you know, and nothing can be perfect. We always need room for improvements, so that when we improve, we can kind of see it reflect, you know, in our ratings, I guess. Okay. So, patch 2.1.0, the Desecration of Gallancourt, and Arena Mode. Now, we're gonna get to Arena Mode a little bit later on, but let's start with the new maps, okay? So the new big map of this patch is, of course, the Desecration of Gallancourt. It is a team objective map, and you basically assault this massive city that has a moat. And you go over the city walls, you try to capture the encampments, you destroy some of their warships, you know, disable their masts, like make them fall over, and then you assault the main gate at the harbor, you blow it up, and then you get into the like inner city and you start destroying the statues, and then eventually you assault the church, and then you go through the church, and then you destroy the tomb, and then you win, and it feels amazing. Torn Banner, amazing work on the map. Wow. It plays great, it feels great, I feel like I'm in Galencourt. I mean, I was kind of amazed when I played earlier and I was standing there like, whoa, look at that, the thing is falling over, is it going to destroy something? And it did, it killed people as well. I was amazed. I was really amazed. I was kind of blown away. And also, there's another map. Let me not just get too caught up in here. The other map is a free-for-all team deathmatch map, Courtyard. It's like a small... It feels like it is Galencourt, like in Galencourt somewhere. It's like a more handcrafted map with a little bit of a basement, an open area, like a bridge that goes across, and of course some instruments you can play, like this one. The little pling plong, the harp, which I found pretty cool. I was looking for a flute. I was hearing somebody play on the flute, and it sounded pretty good. I didn't find it. Feel pretty sad, depressed, crying on the outside. I'm dying. Okay, but here comes a big thing. I remember back in the day we all talked about, will Chivalry 2 be competitive? Will they take it more in the esports fashion? Maybe a bit more, you know, competitive nature, esport nature? And don't you worry, we have it here. The new game mode, Arena Mode. For this update we're launching 3v3, first to win 5 rounds. And it's available through matchmaking, so I assume crossplay can play this. So if you're on PC, Xbox or PlayStation, you can all team up together. Imagine that would be a great team. The cross players, one Xbox, one PlayStation and one PC player. Great team. Somebody do that please, that would be awesome. And then we get some Arena Mode map variants of Tournament Grounds, Fighting Pit, and Courtyard. And it's about, you know, you're trying to, I think they're trying a little bit here. I think Torn Banner is trying to, like, sneak in a little bit of that competitive edge to see if there's an interest for it. Kind of like what Mordhau did, where they added the, you know, the 3v3 mode as well, I think it was. I don't remember what it was, but I remember they added something similar, like a bit smaller scale, like a small team versus team. And this is basically it, 3v3. I wonder if they're going to add ranked mode to this eventually, so you can have, you know, a ranking ladder to scale. Hopefully they will add that. It doesn't say anything about that in the new game mode announcement, but I think that that might be in the cards. So hold your horses. Might still be... God damn you, phone. What are you doing? Okay. I was saying that the 3v3 mode, we don't know if they're going to have a ranking mode, but probably at some point. They have a new player profile screen. It's like a preview. And you can kind of see your gameplay stats and when you're leveling up. You can kind of see what kind of class you're using the most, what weapon you're most, you know, using the most, what percentage you're using. It's pretty interesting. I don't know how interesting it is, but I mean, at some point, I guess somebody's going to try to hardcore picking up chickens. So they have the chicken as their main weapon to get kills with, which I don't mind. I mean, that sounds cool. And of course, the feature that we saw in the beginning of the video that they announced here. Arrow Cam is back and better than ever. Now usable on any throwable. Hold input. Flourish by default. Middle mouse button if you're on PC. I don't know what it is on console, sorry. After firing to follow your projectile to the point of impact. And I do hope that this works for catapults. I didn't try, but I think it does. It sounds any throwable. Ah, no, catapult isn't throwable. Unless you pick up the rock and you toss it. Ah, big brain, 200 IQ. They got some new female armor skins. Represent House Galencourt in the Protector of Galancourt armor sets. They even got some new voice lines for the female characters, which is pretty cool. And they got new weapons and shield skins. And, I mean, they're adding more stuff. It's starting to look pretty good, if you ask me. So the new female voices are the Barmaid and the Evil Queen. Probably gonna be medieval. New playable character, Monks. Play as a monk to protect the Feybird's tomb on the final objective. Wait, what? I didn't even know. Wait, I didn't know this. Hey, that sounds pretty fun. New peasant playable character, Mason Agatha Nobles. Play as a noble peasant at the start of Courtyard. Nice. New carryables, food and anchor. Somebody's gonna get anchored and probably not survive. Added team kill forgiveness prompt. That sounds good. I mean, I sometimes accidentally kill my team. I mean, not my entire team, of course. Just some people. And they fixed some issues on the PCs and the consoles. I'll leave the link to the full patch notes in the description below, so if you feel like I haven't gone in depth enough for you, you can dive down there and you can take a look and read it, all the fixes. I think in general, the game is starting to shape up even better. And it doesn't seem like, you know, some people have said like, oh, Turlon, the game is dying already. The game is dying. But when I've played today, even when I played earlier, I played pretty early in the day, and there was actually a full server going on. And they've kind of also changed, actually, this isn't mentioned in the patch notes, but when you go into the game now, the menu is kind of different. At least to what I remember. And you can now kind of search for the new maps exclusively, so you can try those, and you have some variations that you can search for, like a pool of maps. And you can still use the server browser if that's your cup of tea. However, it does look like Chivalry 2 has some good goodies, you know. This is making me kind of interested into seeing what horse gameplay will look like, you know? How will horses play when we have arrow cam that is so cool? I mean, only time will tell, right? Tomorrow is Battlefield 2042. We're probably going to do a live stream on Twitch. Be sure to check the links in the description when that thing goes live, and we'll probably have a little bit of a chat, and then maybe a video will come out after that. I'm starting to get a little bit better health again, so I'm starting to feel... I'm not going to say anything too much, but that's the update video. If you haven't seen the update video for the YouTube channel, actually go there and check it out. Yeah, I tell a little bit about the channel and what's going on. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like. Maybe even subscribe with those notifications on, good sir. Oh, madame. Thank you. that is very appreciated. Until next time, hopefully you're having a jolly good day and enjoying a nice beverage of moisturized water. Until next time, have a good one. I'm the Turtle. Bye-bye.